Hello viewers, did you miss us? Yes, we are back on the all-new season of She Is, the show that empowers women all over the world to believe in themselves despite whatever challenge or life throws at them. The show is proudly brought to you by Smile GH Photography. Smile GH is a production house that are experts in the production of all your events. So if you want an event of yours captured with style, contact Smile GH on 024 0081636 or 026 1089346. Follow Smile GH on all social media platforms at Smile GH Photography. The show is also supported by Templessy Court. Templessy is a home away from home. If you want a place to relax with the family or a place to have that conference meeting with the boys, you know, Charlie, Templessy is a coded place. Templessy is the right place to be. Call them now on 0244 730025 or 0244 292520. Also, the show is sponsored by Ogidi Brown Enterprise. They are producers and distributors of Kimabo tiles. Beautiful and affordable tiles. Anything you want for your house, any building material, Kimabo, Ogidi Brown got you. Call them now on 020-2065-920. I take the number again. 020-2065-920. Many thanks to Smart Trends for my lovely outfit. If you want something beautiful like this, you know, Charlie, for the outfits, for the boys hangout, call Smart Trends on 027-1381-428. You can also follow them on all social media platforms at smart_trends. Trends, it's spelled TRENDZZ. TRENDZZ. Find them on all social media platforms and they will hook you up with something like this. Finally, thanks to Queen Cash Kitchen for the food and amazing stuff you give us. Call Queen Cash Kitchen for anything, you know, delicious food, juice, anything. They've got you. Call them on 057-6591-430 or 050-322-7012. My name is Richmond Opon Frimpong. We are back after the break. You know our guest. Welcome back. Today on the show we have Ofeibea Ramatu. She's an actress, she's an entrepreneur, she is a coach, she is an aspiring GFA president. Hi Ofeibea.
Hi my dear, how
are you?
I'm blessed.
You're looking so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Ofeibea,
yes,
tell us about growing up. Who is Ofeibea Ramatu?
Wow, it's a long story, but they say long stories can be cut short. Well, Ofeibea Ramatu as a blessed child who is all over with grace, because growing up wasn't easy at all for me. And I always say God has been good to me and my family. God has been so good to us. But I'll start by saying that I'm born into a Muslim family, but I'm a Christian. Okay. So being a Christian in a Muslim family, Muslim background, you know how difficult all these things are. But in all, I give glory to God, and everything has been a success, and I'm very successful.
And tell us about you being born into a Muslim home, but you being a Christian. How is that? Did you choose to be a Christian, or what?
Let me say God wanted me to be a Christian because my parents were out of the country, and they left me with my auntie, which is my mom's sister, and she is a Christian, and Christian of, what's the name of this church? Assemblies of God Church. Okay. Yes, so she's married to a pastor at Assemblies of God Church. So right from
infancy
she took me to church and everything. So when my parents came back, it was difficult going back to the Islamic religion because I knew a lot about Christianity, the Bible, the church. So going back with ablution, it's not like difficult. I'm saying there's a bad religion, but it was difficult because I knew a lot about Christianity. And I'm still a Christian.
Now let's talk about schools. What schools did you attend growing up?
Okay, I started from Impriso in Kwewu. I went to CKC Baptist International. My mom was a teacher there, and my father was traveling in and out of Ghana and the region, like Accra, Kumasi, because then he was very rich. He was into petrol, fuel. You know those pumps, those Muslim pumps, yes. So everywhere he wants to settle and have his filling stations, so that kind of thing. So we're just moving. So I was in Kwowu, which is in Paris. I started CKC. Then we moved to Accra. In fact, I moved to Accra with my auntie, and they traveled out. So I moved to Accra, Achimota. We know Achimota, we have the Saito and the preparatory, but I attended the Saito.
Why?
I don't know, just for people to know. So then Achimota, from Achimota, I moved to Cosmos.
Oh, Cosmos.
Yeah, Cosmos, New Market, La Paz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so from Cosmos, I don't want to say this, but I had to
Growing up, what did you want to become?
A lot. She wanted to be the president of Ghana. I wanted to be a psychologist.
You were saying
I wanted
something.
to be a teacher.
You were saying something before I cut you. You said you don't want to talk about something, but then you say it.
Because I went to eat banku in town, and I was sacked.
Why would you be sacked eating banku?
Because I was caught in town, and they didn't ask what I came to do in town.
I don't understand.
In secondary school, we have this banku in town called Bomero at Ebri, so I went to eat banku. I didn't want to eat dining show, and I was sacked. So I don't normally talk about it. That was in Form 1 in Ebri Girls. So when I was sacked from Ebri Girls, I didn't want to come back home because what would you come and tell your parents? Then I took myself to Adontin Secondary School, and I completed Adontin.
So you were at Ebri Girls?
I was sacked because I went to eat banku. That was first time Form 1.
Wow.
So I don't really talk about that.
What did you study in school?
General art.
General art. Why general art?
You know, I didn't choose my course. I wanted to do business, but my auntie chose gen art for me.
Okay. Did you love the general art?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Now we're talking about growing up. What did you want to become? Childhood dreams and aspirations.
I wanted to become the president of Ghana, psychologist and a teacher.
Okay. Why all those?
Because in secondary school, a lot of things happened. I really suffered. I wanted to go to secondary school. My daddy wanted me to get married. You know, there's Muslim belief and things.
Yeah.
So my daddy told me that I have to choose between marriage and school. And I really wanted to go to school. I went to talk to my auntie, and she was like, oh, Papa was carrying me, then Sunday will go to school, so go to your dad. So I was on my own. And Jesus, getting the big girls at that time was a big deal.
Yeah,
and your parents tell you, we want you to get married, we don't want you to go to school, because as a woman, if you go to school, what are you going to do to society? What are you bringing out for us? Go get married and give us grandchildren.
How did that affect you?
It did, because you know this cushion that we used to sit in, those chairs?
Yeah.
Not like this one, the cushion that had the 3. So I had to sew the 3 cushions to make a mattress for boarding school. That cushion. I didn't go to school with a mattress. Nothing, no provisions, nothing.
So was it that you saw yourself through?
Yes, I did. I was in secondary school and I was still selling.
Because he didn't want you to go to school?
Because he wanted me to get married. And I was a Christian. One, he didn't like my religion. He thought because of education, I switched to Christianity. So a whole lot of things was running through his mind.
So then he was going to stop you from
going to school. Now, get married to this Muslim man and get back to our religion. 1, he's rich. 2, he'll bring you back to me. So I'm like, no, I need to go to school. This is what I want to do. I have something that I want to do. And how do I get to secondary school? How do I get to the boarding house? I had nothing. So I had to take our cushion from the guest room to sew, to get a mattress. And you know this mat that we use at the mosque? Okay. That rubber mat.
Yeah.
So you see the bed, the cushion was too small for us. So I had to fold the mat, the rubber mat, to fill the space to get the mattress size, the student's mattress size. So that was what I was sleeping on, and nobody knew about it. Because every morning I'll wake up early as 5 a.m. and lay my bed. Because I knew what I had there. Yeah.
Wow. Now when you entered Ebri Girls, seeing all those that are bees, you know.
I was even in the hostel.
How did you support yourself?
When I got to school, I took provisions to school to sell, because I had to pay my fees and a lot of things. And before I completed JSHS, I was selling some stuff to get money, because my daddy told me that I wasn't going to go to secondary school, and I had to do something for myself. It wasn't enough, but I tried to get something small to cater for.
And then you were sacked, and then you went to
Adont. I took myself to Adont. I went to see the then chief, Nana Jankwesi. Wow. I explained my situation to him, and he took me to Adont.
Wow. How did you feel when he accepted you?
It was In fact, it was tears of I cried because going to him wasn't easy. I didn't even know how to go to him, how to talk to him, or how to start this whole thing. I sat there and I'm like, 1, they didn't want you to come to school. 2, you are here. 3, you are sad. Where are you going? Are you sure you want to go back to this marriage, or you want to go back to the religion? What do you want to do? What are you going to do when you go home? So think about something. So I was like, okay, let me just go to the chief and explain to him. If he accepts, fine. If he doesn't, I go back. I went to him. I went the first day, I was sacked. The second, in fact, I went like 7 times. So the 7th day, I sat in front of the palace and he was passing. Then he stopped the car like, mommy, I don't know how me sir. I'm like, what's the mask? So he asked me and I'm like, this is the situation. He said, okay, don't worry. I'll take you to Adon. So I said, I'm cool. Even if you take me to Paga, I just want to finish secondary school. So anywhere you take me, I'm comfortable. I'm going to go. Then he took me to Adonti. So I was in Adonti from Form 1, second term, in the hostel. Then I moved to boarding house Form 2.
Oh, so you were sacked at Ebri at the first?
Yeah, first time.
Wow.
First time.
You're very notorious.
I'm not, but... Well, I don't know. But
okay, then what other schools did you attend? I mean, university and all that?
From there, I went to University of Education. No, from there, I went to Legon.
Okay.
School of Performing Arts, but I didn't complete. Then I moved to...
Tell us about that one too.
Yes, then I moved to UPS. Okay. I did some marketing.
Okay.
So I have my diploma there. Then I moved to University of Education, Winneba, to do my diploma. So I completed all those things in 2010. Then I came back to the world to look for greener pastures. And last 2 years, I went back to school again.
Wow. Now let's talk about acting. How did the acting career start for you? Because we've seen you in a couple of movies.
Yes. So in performing arts, you know, we had a lot of things to do with stage.
Okay, production.
So the love and everything came back again to go into the acting, like to take it seriously. Then my daddy came in again. I remember he saw me on TV in one series that I was kissing someone, and I was told he crashed the TV and started making noise in the house. So wow. When I got back, he called me and said, "What then are you? I don't know the main pen away." I'm like, "Why? What have I done wrong?" He told me he didn't want me to act. I'm like, "Okay, but this is what I want to do in a nice and respectful way." Yeah. My dad still didn't understand. So we were on set on the Venus Films, and my dad came there to break the cameras and a whole lot of things.
Wow.
The career stopped. Like all producers were talking about me. You know, that kind of thing. So you go for auditions. They cast you and they're like, is that not fair? No. You didn't get the role. So everything was
like
just...
producers were, you know, telling the others.
Exactly. Okay. And it was so bad. And those who used me didn't want to pay. And I'm like, no, you use me. I won't go through all this stress. Put me on TV and I'll ask for free. It's not the fame I'm looking for. I'm looking for both and money. Exactly. But me money first. Exactly. So a lot of producers were also talking about me, talking about money. I'm like, if you don't give money, I'm not working. A lot would like to be on TV, but me, money first. Exactly. So some used me. I went to the offices for my money and they deleted my scenes.
Wow.
Yes. Venus, Abdul Salam. This, I'm saying, Salam did it to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
We are still talking to Ofeibea Ramatu. The conversation is getting deeper, so we'll continue after the break. Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you're watching She Is, and we are talking to Ofeibea Ramatu. Ofeibea.
Yes.
So all this while, when your daddy came, broke the cameras and all that, were you still living with him?
Yeah.
And you were still going for auditions?
Where will I live?
I
had nothing.
Should we say you were a disrespectful daughter?
I'm not. You know, I respect my dad and I love my dad so well. Because every parent wish for the best, or they want the best for their ward. So he being a Muslim, let me say if he's a Christian, he's an elder of a church, and your daughter going to church every Sunday, you think she's going wayward. So you want to do every good thing or everything in your way to bring your daughter to you. So he thought he was doing the right thing by bringing me to him, but he was pushing me away that he didn't know. I was very respectful. In fact, I'm still respectful and humble. I always talk to my daddy in a very respectful manner. but he is just not understanding the fact that he is a Muslim and I'm a Christian.
What about your mom?
My mom is a Christian.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you get the support from mommy.
At that time, she wasn't able to support because you know that Muslim thing, that ego, that powerful man and rich, that kind of thing. Yeah. But now she's cool.
Now, what other things do you do? You are an aspiring GFA president. Let's talk
that
about
was 4 years ago. I got 0. No one voted for me. So,
how do you feel about that? How did you feel when nobody voted for you? When you had
I felt great.
Tell us about
I felt great because at least I've done something good for myself. There were a lot of men who wanted to compete with then President Mr. Kwesi Nyantakyi, but they didn't have the balls. You understand?
You being a lady.
Exactly. Yeah. And they just didn't understand the fact that a woman or a lady was coming to be the GFA president, the Ghana Football Association president. So they all went against me and a whole lot of things. But I'm so proud of myself. Now
you were a coach as well. What did you do?
Yes, I did diploma in coaching at University of Education.
Football coaching?
Yes, football coaching from 2008 to 2010. Okay. So from there, I moved to the field. I worked with Bekum Chelsea, and I did my internship with Asante Kotoko for 3 months with under Coach Ebo Men's. So that was what pushed me into football to work more and know more about football.
Now you are a psychologist. Tell us about that.
Yes, just 2 years ago, I went to read psychology, but I majored guidance and counseling to help people,
So you are actually practicing it?
Yeah, I'm practicing it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Let's talk about all these things you've said. What would be your advice to a young girl who has passion for acting? She wants to be an actress, but then her parents are also against it. How should she go about it?
You know, we are different kinds of people. What I might be able to go through, that person or you might not be able to go through. You should know the kind of parents you have, your background, who you are and where you're coming from. Mine was very difficult. I won't say my parent, my dad didn't accept it. He didn't understand why you be on TV and someone will be touching you. Yeah. But I spoke to him. He still didn't understand. In fact, so now he still doesn't understand. So you know who you are, you know where you're coming from, you know your family, you know your background. Sit down, look through, search yourself. If really you want to go into acting, are your parents in support of what you want to do? If your parents are not in support of what you want to do, what at all do you want to do for yourself? Or how can you go through it if they don't support you? Wow. You need to put all these things into consideration. Look at yourself, know your strength. If you think you can sail through, fine. If you can't, stop it.
Now, maybe you're also into entrepreneurship. Tell us about it. Okay, so tell us about Ramzalata Fresh.
Please give me the camera. Let me open.
Okay, what is it?
Do you have it? Thank you. Okay, so this is black soap, Ramzalata Fresh, our normal alata samina. But this is different because I've added a lot of natural ingredients that will make your skin glow. That clears black spots, body odor, and all those things. I have turmeric powder in it. I have vitamin C and all these things in my soap. It's, you know, if you want to do something, believe in yourself. Don't always listen to what people have to say. Don't let people discourage you, because starting this soap wasn't easy. It was very difficult. A lot of people are like, now work with school, you know, the perception we have. Exactly. If you want to do something for yourself, they think because you're educated or you've been to school, you have to do this white collar job or the office job. No. If there's something in you that you want to do, just do it. Just try it. If I tell you how I started this soap, you laugh. I remember my phone was getting old. Okay. And my boyfriend gave me money to get a new phone. The money he gave me to get a new phone, I started Ramzalata Fresh with it. And I'm still using my old phone. Yeah. Hey,
boyfriend, with this camera.
And and I can buy thousands of the same phone.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to get some of the software, how do we contact
the person can get it from, contact me on Instagram at Ramavisions BAM, or the person can call this number 059 556 7739. You can get Ramzalata Fresh.
Now, Ofeibea, you know a lot of industry people. How have they affected your life? Because we have a lot of people saying that sometimes you have friends, but then they do not really support you. We hear a lot of people talking about the industry being in attacks and all that. How true is that?
It is very true. You know, those days, those days in the industry, it was support me, let me support you. It was a sisterhood thing. A friend will pick your phone and call you just to check up on you, just to know whether you progress, whether everything is okay, and they can even help you in prayers. But now it's a competition. If you're progressing, they want you to retrogress. They don't see why they are not progressing and you're progressing. If he or she is going backwards, you should go backwards together. Things have changed. A lot's happening on social media. People believing false things. We are not being truthful to our people. We are not being truthful to ourselves. We are not being truthful to people who look up to us. There's a lot of competition in the industry now. There's no support. There's not even friendship. But before, we were like sisters. Your friends will pick their phones and call you. They will check up on you. They will help you grow businesses, talk about ideas, what you want to do or what is happening. But now, you talk to your person before you realize it's there. The one you think is your person or your personal person is not your person. You get the point. We used to say, hey, this one, they be my person. No, he or she is not your person. When you say he's my person, it means your friend, someone you can talk to, someone you trust. So we use the term, my person. But now, you can't say Kofi Wama is your person because the trust is not there. They just want to listen to your story and talk about you and bring you down. So everything is messed up now.
Now let's advise young girls who want to start something on their own, but then they do not have the capital to start it. What would be advice?
You don't need a capital. All these young girls that want to start something can buy this hair that I'm wearing. Let's say this hair is 1,000 Ghana. Can't you start something with 1,000 Ghana?
Exactly.
All these girls you're talking about can fix the nails I'm not even fixing. All these girls have boyfriends that give them money to purchase a new phone. All these girls want to wear the designer shoes and designer clothes. Those monies can start up businesses. So you don't need a big capital to start a business. You understand? I was giving money to buy a new phone. I tell you, ramzalata fresh with the soap, with the money. Exactly. And I can buy 10 times the phone. Yeah. But I'm so comfortable and I'm okay.
And we are talking about no support from friends and then industry players. Advice to young girls who look at what you put on social media and
that is the point. What I'm trying to say, those young girls you're talking about wear the ribbon that I'm wearing. They say they don't have the support, but they put on the makeup that we are putting on.
Yeah, now I'm saying let's advise the girls who are sitting behind their phones, logging on to Instagram, Facebook, wherever, and then competing with themselves or competing with what they see on social media. They feel you are living a successful
so they
life.
Want to do, yeah, but listen, we are born differently. We are from different background. What might keep me moving might not keep you moving. Believe in yourself. Know yourself. Believe in your maker. If you're a Christian, believe in your God. If you're a Muslim, believe in Allah. Just respect each and everyone you meet on the way. Be humble. Believe in yourself and believe that you can make it. Most of the things you see there are fake. You can use social media in a positive way by marketing yourself or doing something good for yourself. You see, this is ramzalata fresh, and I'm making sales on social media, so you can do same. Don't just look at people doing a lot of things and think that you can do same or you want to be there. Search yourself, find yourself, know what you can do best or better. Be humble, respect others, respect yourself, and you can make it.
Ofeibea, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We are so happy you came.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so up next is the Smartness Level segment with Ofeibea Ramatu. Welcome to the Smartness Level segment with Ofeibea Ramatu. Today, Ofeibea, you're going to answer 3 powerful questions. And if you're able to answer all, you get to walk away with something, you know, we have something for you. But if you're not able to, you just walk past here and go. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go.
Maybe are you ready?
I'm not, but what can I do?
Okay, so your first question. You're a Christian, right? You go to church. You're a Christian.
I believe in God.
Okay, so this question. How many animals Why?
The way you started.
Okay. How many animals each did Moses take into the ark?
2.
Okay, so Moses took 2 animals of each species to the ark.
Yeah.
Final answer.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Ofeibea, final answer.
2.
Ofeibea.
Yes.
Moses didn't build any ark. It was Noah.
You said Moses. Jesus. No, let's go back. There's some question here, baby. We didn't see any. Noah's Ark.
Ofeibea, I sure you go to church.
I'm a Christian.
Okay, Ofeibea.
Noah parents. Which one?
Ofeibea. How many months have 28 days?
How many months?
Have 28 days.
Hey. February was 28 days. The when January.
So how many
Debut.
months?
February pay back pay one. It's 1.
So your final answer?
It's 1, just February.
Ofeibea, all the months have 28 days.
No,
I didn't
no,
say
no,
and
no.
more.
No.
If I said only 28 days, I would have said February.
Was it 28 days?
Yes.
How many months?
How many months? All the months have 28 days.
And more.
Yes.
Sir. Okay.
Ofeibea, your third question.
It's a median, I mean.
Wait.
They say February or 28
No,
days.
in months, the doors, and 12 months.
No.
Yes.
You speak English.
Yes.
Speak it again.
How many months have 28 days? If I said only 28 days, Diana, I will say February.
This is a question.
Ofeibea, imagine you are in the sea, surrounded by sharks. How would you survive?
I don't know.
Ofeibea,
I don't know.
final answer?
In the sea.
Yes, imagine you are in the sea, surrounded by sharks. How would you survive?
Mambo Ame. How will I survive? Charlie, it's a question for me.
Ofeibea.
Where do I survive it?
So you stop imagining. I said imagine.
I can't imagine. Something survive it. How can
So you
survive?
stop imagining.
Okay, so I can't survive, so I've stopped imagining.
So Ofeibea, all the 3 questions, wait.
No, let's do it properly and speak English.
Okay, let me give you this bonus question.
No,
Ofeibea,
because I was
wait,
speaking Chi. Let's go. Camera. Speak English. Let's start.
So we are starting?
Yes.
Okay, Ofeibea will start. We are starting? Okay, let's go. Your first question.
Okay.
What occurs once in a year, twice in a week, but never in a day?
Hey. What occurs
Once in a year, twice in a week, but never in a day?
Twice in a week.
But never in a day.
Hey, I don't know.
Final answer?
I don't know. What's that?
It's the letter E. Your second question, Ofeibea. Ofeibea, take 2 apples. So you're a businesswoman. Don't worry. Take 2 apples from 3 apples. What do you get?
Take what?
2 apples from 3 apples. What do you get?
Take 2 apples.
From 3 apples. What do you get?
And then one apple.
So your final answer?
Take 2 apples.
From 3 apples. What do you get?
Maybe 2 if it 3. Erica Bako, I'll get 1.
So your final answer?
1.
Ofeibea, you get 2.
Take 2 from 3
You
apples.
are taking the 2 from 3 apples. So you have
it's
2.
English. Okay, it's not calculation.
Ofeibea, your final answer.
Okay.
Final answer.
Whatever, let's go.
Ofeibea, name 1 meal you can never eat before breakfast.
1 meal.
You can never eat before breakfast.
You can never eat
Before breakfast.
What if I can eat it?
No, there's nothing.
Who told you?
Ofeibea, you can't eat it.
1 meal.
You can never eat before breakfast.
You can never eat before breakfast. Nothing.
Final answer?
Nothing, because you can never eat before breakfast. And the thing is, this one is English, so breakfast. So I'm not coming to breakfast. So I haven't eaten anything.
So your final answer?
Yes, nothing.
Ofeibea, Boza.
Hey, Marini. For once in my life. Are you sure?
Yes.
This one I was speaking English. All those words I was calculating. Because before breakfast, it means you've taken nothing before breakfast.
So there's no meal. There's actually no meal.
No, I didn't know it was English, so 2 questions. I have 1. 2 questions.
Easy?
No, because I don't want I was calculating.
Ofeibea, wait.
But I just realized it's English.
Thank you very much for coming on the show. No, this one you had it correct.
Because before breakfast,
1 out of 3.
No, please, let's go. Because all these were, I thought it was calculation.
Ofeibea, thank you so much for coming on She Is show. But when you come on the show, we can't just let you, glow like this and then go home just like that.
So it means we are done.
We are done.
I got 1 out of 3.
Out of 3.
Let me get to give me another question.
Ofeibea, no, we are done.
Thank you.
So we have something beautiful for you, and then will you help me with it? Ofeibea,
is it money?
Is you.
Wow, this is beautiful.
So it says She Is show appreciates you. Thank you for being an inspiration, Ofeibea Ramatu. Thank you so much. Your story is so touching.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Please, camera. I'm grateful.
This is how we end this week's episode of your favorite show, She Is, the show that empowers women all over the world to believe in themselves and set out to achieve their dreams despite whatever challenge that comes their way. The show is proudly brought to you by Smile GH Photography. Smile GH is a production company that are experts in the production of all your events. So if you want that event of yours captured with style, contact Smile GH on 024 0081 636 or 026 1089 346. Follow them on social media at Smile GH Photography. The show is also supported by Templessy Court. Templessy is a home away from home. If you want a place to relax with the family or a place to have that get together, Templessy is the right place to be. Templessy is located inside Jolu, right opposite the Embassy of Equatorial Guinea. Contact Templessy Court on 0244 730025 or 0244 292520. Thanks to Ogidi Brown Enterprise. They are producers and distributors of Kim Marble, beautiful and affordable tiles for your homes, bathrooms, any place you want. Call them on 020-2065-920. Follow them on all social media platforms at Ogidi Brown Enterprise. Thanks to Smart Trends for my lovely outfit. You can follow them on social media also at smart_trends. You can contact them on 027-1381-428 and also follow them on social media at smart_trends. Trends is spelled TRENDZZ. And finally, thanks to Queen Kesh Kitchen for the food that you always provide us. You can follow them on Instagram at queen_kesh_kitchen or call them on 057-6591-430 or 050-322-7012. My name is Richmond Opongfrimpong. We've got started. See you next week.